What's good, everybody? Sitting outside. Know what I'm wearing. Yeah. It's like drizzling a little bit. I think it's about January 2nd, 2021. Hope everybody had a wonderful, safe New Year's Eve and New Year's. Hope you took care of yourself and, brought that in however you bring that in. I was definitely asleep. Missed the whole whatever. I think I went to sleep like maybe 9 something. Night. Woke up like 2 something, like, oh man, they already did it? Oh well, back to sleep. Yeah, I was sleepy. I don't know, I wasn't even really trying to necessarily do nothing anyway for it or nothing, but just the fact that even if I was gonna watch TV or listen to music or do anything, I didn't do nothing. I went to sleep by accident around 9 something. So, yeah, I hope everybody had a safe one or whatnot. A lot of people be setting like New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. So, I hope anybody that did, I hope you're off to a great start with that. Or anybody that's got some moves or some ideas in motion that they, said that they want to get active on in 2021. Like, I'm sending positive energy and, good vibes, good energy your way that you actually do that this year. I hope everybody, just really accomplish their goals this year. Whatever those are. Man, I've been seeing a lot of people starting businesses. I've been seeing a lot of people just getting active on social media, and I love it. It's beautiful to see everybody, doing something for themselves. And even if you're not, I'm sure you're seeing it. If you're on social media, you're seeing a lot more people promoting things, and if you're not actually promoting anything, I hope you're at least supporting somebody that's doing something, until, you come to your idea, support some people that you see doing some things out there. Everybody, do something, If you don't know, I got these shirts. I got these shirts available right now. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a whole bunch of stuff, man, with the DYIG this year. Like, a whole bunch of ideas, a whole bunch of things. Yeah. Like, I want to, change the world, man. I be seeing some things now, I know it's more than me just doing music. It's more than me just having a clothing brand. I feel like there's more that I have to do beyond this. And so I've been just preparing myself, you know what I'm saying, as I'm growing, like into who I'm supposed to be, like I'm just learning as I go, But anyway, I hope everybody's 2021 is off to the start that they needed to be, Like I hope that at least by now, at least one of those ideas, if you had any plans, goals, expectations for 2021, resolutions, I hope that, you at least jump-started at least one of them, and, at least in the motion with it. And if not, don't be discouraged. Maybe this is the video that you were waiting on to tell you, all right, let's do it. And if you're not sure of how to do it, you have an idea, but you don't know how to start it, and you don't know, drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? And either I can help you or somebody who read the comment can help you if they know how to help you. I think this whole thing is bigger than me. Like, that's what I'm realizing. Like, even me making these videos, it's not just about me, or it's not just about, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm doing. Like, I just feel like I'm really one of however many that's right now just stepping up to do more to help. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means. I don't even know everything that's mean right now, like that's the crazy part about it. Like day after day, I'm like learning new things about like what I'm doing right now, even by doing this, making the changes that I'm making, and it's because it's not about me. It's for people who have seen me in the different stages of my life that see where I am now. And they're like, yeah, bro, getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He done changed for the better. Like, and that's kind of what it is. Like, I could say it all day. I can say I changed. I can say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm better now. But it ain't what I say. It's people that know where I came from or how I acted or how I was, and then they see me now and they're like, hey, yeah, that's, brother really turn, for the better, turn his life for the better. And like that's the path I'm on right now. So that's like a daily thing for me. Just improving as that person, being shaped and molded into that person. So the clothing brand and the music is like, in the lawn company, like all of these are like things for my, I don't know, earthly survival. But I think it's like, there's really more to it than that. I think it's like really elevating a whole mass of people, I think it's like being a tour guide or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm like any better than anybody that watches these videos. I don't. I just think that some of us, have experiences, to share and to help by sharing. So maybe somebody that's struggling with something or going through something, see it, one of these videos, and there's one video that they just seem to really relate to and feel like this is, something that I'm dealing with. And there may be a message there for them, you know, that may help them through that situation. Or, you know, like I'm definitely helping myself through these situations, just by talking on these videos. But this possibly may be help to somebody else as well, which is really dope. Like, it's super great if it's like helping other people. And that's my prayer. Alarm going off. That's my prayer, that these videos, you know, help some people. And man, I know I sound like real laid back for this to be a Let's Go 2021 video, but you know, man, it's so much more to it, man. We're gonna get to all of it. We're gonna cover a lot of things this year. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, you know. But like I said, like, all these videos are gonna always be about building, you know. I don't ever want to make any videos tearing anybody down. Like, that ain't what these gonna be about. It's gotta be building up. Oh man, so, you know, I ain't really saying too much today, man. I'm actually getting ready to go downtown for a little shindig and tap in. But I'll be back tomorrow with a new video, you know, and man, y'all stay tuned. I appreciate everybody who has been watching these and checking these out, man. We are in 2021 officially now, so these videos might start picking up. Like, you know, at the time of me recording this on January 2nd, I've currently been only uploading videos on Mondays, but starting this week of January 4th, I'm gonna drop a video on Monday and Friday. So, you know, just to increase these videos, man. And I just want to help, you know what I'm saying, like, really just get some people motivated and you know, in the process of, you know, finding something that they can do for self. Not knocking anybody's job, not telling anybody to leave their job. Everybody keep your jobs until, you know what I'm saying, you have an understanding of what I'm saying. And not even that you have to understand and do what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if a time comes in your life that becomes your understanding, then you can make that decision at that time for yourself. Don't make no move based off my words saying it. Like, it needs to be something that you study, you understand, and you feel is right for your life, you know, for you to agree to that or anything. I don't want nobody jumping on this like what I say is law, you know. I'm just offering perspective, maybe a different perspective from what you have seen or experienced, you know. But maybe it's worth investigating. Maybe it's worth finding to see if there's something that I can do for myself that will help me to generate wealth, that will allow me to have some ownership, that will allow me to be able to pass things down to my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren for generations and generations, you know. If that is something that is important to you, then I would suggest that you sit down one day and do some math. And one of these videos will really break it down and get into it, you know, and really, you know, get into detail and specific numbers as to what I'm saying. But for right now, just think about this. Do some math on you know, how much money you make per year from your job. But then also factor in your expenses, you know, your rent, your mortgage, or whatever those things are, your bills. And you're going to find that there's not much gap there as far as, you know, how much more money you made than what you spent. And sometimes it might be negative. You might have spent more money than you made. And I just want you to do the math on how many years it would take for you to save, say, $100,000. How many years would it take you of working your job, 40 hours a week, full-time pay, at the hourly rate that you get, and, you know, you ain't even gotta take taxes out, because, I mean, that's only gonna add more years. So, you know what I'm saying, you can just say your gross amount, whatever your gross amount or your net amount, whatever, but do the math and figure out how many years you have to work to save $100,000 currently. And if it's more than 10 years, then I would strongly suggest that you think about that, because $100,000 ain't a lot of money. And you work 10 years just to save that, to pass that down. Like, how many years would your children be able to live off of $100,000? And this is not a disrespectful thing. I am not upset with anybody. I am not downing anybody. This is just an opportunity for us to hear this, and if we're inspired, let's make a difference in our family. Let's change today, even if we don't make it to that point. If we are just a spark in our families that starts the idea that we can have something, then we're doing our part. If I don't even see that 100,000 saved, if I don't see it, at least my children know that they gotta have a plan of how they can make that monthly. They could be making $100K monthly. That job ain't gonna pay you that. It ain't. And realistically, we not saving. We ain't gonna save like that. If it take 10 years to save $100K, that's 10 of your working years. How many more than you got left? Let's say 30 years that you work, like $300,000 is all you would save. And we didn't even factor in taxes. Y'all, it's just a math thing, y'all. And I ain't doing this to scare nobody. I ain't doing this to make nobody feel bad about any decision or choice that they made. All I'm saying is, y'all, if once we know better, we gotta do better. If somebody is, we can sit here and some people will be like, he don't run my house, he don't tell me how to do I know my family been through, and I know this. Like, y'all, that's fine. I'm not asking nobody to come down this path and do this. All I'm doing is putting the information out there to give you something to think about, something that you can, you know what I'm saying, apply to your life or not. But I'm just saying, y'all gotta be realistic, man, and you know, we gotta give our kids a chance. We gotta give our grandchildren a chance out here. Like, we so far behind because we don't have nothing to start with. We don't start off with land. We don't start off with money. So we start off in debt. We start off renting. We start off, you know what I'm saying, borrowing. You know, we don't have nothing. We don't have credit. We don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? No trade lines. Like, we ain't got nothing to start with. We don't know credit. We might get that first credit card and just run it up because we don't know no better. We don't have no understanding of how that works. We don't know about credit utilization. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, there's so much. Like, we gonna get into all of that though. I just want y'all to think about that, y'all. I want y'all 2021 and beyond to be great, man. I want it to be fabulous. I want you to have things. I want you to be blessed. I want you to have wealth. I want you to have good health. I want your family to be blessed for many generations after you, you know. And I'm just trying to bring an understanding or an awareness that we not on a path to ever have that by working these jobs. and being fully dependent on the government to take care of us. And I'm not putting nobody down. I'm not meaning it like that. Like, I ain't saying, because I don't want this to turn into a thing, like, people feel like the government owes us. Like, this ain't that. I ain't, that's not the conversation. That's not what I'm saying in saying this. What I'm saying is the reliance upon, like working and then retirement check to care for us as being enough. We're not going to have extra to leave to our children. You know what I'm saying? So if our mindset is work and then reliance upon government after we've worked to say 65, then it's going to be something that is not going to be a lot to leave behind to your children beyond debt. So if we're ever going to change that path, if we're ever going to change that, we're going to have to change something about the methods that our families have used until this point. The methods that have been used up to this point have not created wealth for us. They have not created, opportunities for us to own. So we need to look at what changes can we make now at this point in time in 2021 that will affect our children and our families for generations to come, where they will have these opportunities to have the things that we did not have, to have a head start that we did not have. That's all, y'all. That's all. I don't want to get too deep because I don't want people to take these the wrong way either. And what I'm saying, and like, this is where I'm knocking any welfare or Medicaid. I'm not doing that. I'm not disrespecting any type of government assistance. I'm talking about the mind frame or the mindset that we're taught, that the way to life is school, work, retirement, that model. I'm talking about that concept has not brought us wealth yet. 401k has not brought us wealth yet. So we're going to have to figure out another path. We're going to have to figure out another way for us to create wealth in our families that then we can begin to build wealth. We got to create it first. Then we got to, find a way to continue the wealth and pass that down so that our children are born, our grandchildren are born with a chance, with a head start, with some money or something to start with. At least some land, you know what I'm saying? What if you born with an apartment complex in your name that just people are constantly renting out? Like, we talking about wealth, man. And that's just one way to get it. So, y'all stick with me, man. I hope I ain't run nobody off with this video. And, man, we'll talk real soon. All right? Peace, love.